Hey guys, it's Coach Trina and Coach Nick here. We're going to talk about your workout for today. So for your warm-up, we'll start 3 times 2. We're going to go 5 per side on a kettlebell halo, 10 per side on a kettlebell push press, 10 per side on a kettlebell bent over row, 15 good mornings, and then we will stretch. So for that kettlebell halo, grab it by the handles. All you're going to do is you're going to go 5 each direction. We're going to rotate that kettlebell around the head, just warm up the shoulders, get everything moving there. After that, you guys have 10 per side on a kettlebell push press. So get that kettlebell in a front rack position. You're going to dip with legs and then drive that kettlebell overhead. So bicep close to the ear on that, and then use that little bit of momentum from the legs to help drive that kettlebell up. After that, you guys have a kettlebell bent over row. So what we're going to do is hinge at the hips, keep the back nice and flat. Feet are just underneath the hips. We're going to pull that kettlebell thumb into the chest, and then at the bottom, we're looking for full extension. Kettlebell will go to the side, and then after that, you guys have 15 good mornings. So feet underneath the hips, slight bend in the knees. We're hinging at the hips until we feel tension in our hamstrings while keeping the back nice and flat. Hands can go on your hips, or you can place them behind your head. For your mobility today, guys, we're going to go a minute per side in a lat stretch, upper trap / neck stretch, lizard, and then twisted cross. So what we'll do for that lat stretch is you'll take both hands overhead, take your hand and pull onto that wrist, lean over to one side, and you'll feel a big, deep stretch down those lats. So a minute per side there. Then we have a upper trap / neck stretch. All we're doing here is gently pulling that neck to one side, feeling that big old stretch in that first rib area. After that, you guys will drop down to the floor for lizard. So take a long lunge with your back knee on the ground. Hands will be inside of that front leg that's on the ground in front. And then all you're going to do is come down to the elbows or forearms if you can. We're going to stretch out the hip flexors, the quads, that lower half of the body here. After that, twisted cross will be your last one. So you're going to lay down on your stomach. You'll have your arms go out to the side. And then from here, whichever side you plan on stretching out. So Coach Nick has his left hand propped up to kind of support him there, and then he's going to stack his hips and then rotate that back foot, if he can, to the hand that's laying out straight. Cool. So that is your mobility for today, guys. For your workout today, it is called JAG 28. So you'll start with an 800-meter run. Then we're going to go 28 AKBs at 70-53, 28 strict pull-ups, 28 kettlebell clean and jerks. That's going to be per arm. We'll talk about that in a second. 28 strict pull-ups once again, and then you'll end with that 800-meter run. To scale this workout, the AKBs will go down from 70-53 to 53-35 or 35-26. Strict pull-ups will go to kipping or a jumping pull-up. Kettlebell clean and jerks, the weight will go down as well. And then if you need to scale that run, you can cut it down to a 400. So for your movements real quick, let's talk about those. AKBs, that's going to mean the kettlebell's going to go all the way overhead. So we'll start by deadlifting that kettlebell up. What we're going to do is send our hips back slightly, start gaining momentum, and then we're going to drive that kettlebell all the way overhead. So we can take an approach with like a rainbow type pattern, or we can take this with a zipper type pattern. So think about like zipping up a jacket. After that, you guys have 28 strict pull-ups. So if you guys have access to a pull-up bar, all you're going to do is do some strict pull-ups. So engage the lat, spin the elbows, get that chin over the bar, try to stay nice and hollow during that pull. After that, 28 kettlebell clean and jerks. So the way this workout is written, it should be done with 2 kettlebells, so 1 in each arm, and you're going to do 28 total. However, if you only have 1 kettlebell, what you can do is just do 28 on the right side, then 28 on the left, however you want to approach that. Or if you have access to a barbell, you can do 28 clean and jerks with a barbell. But for that single arm kettlebell clean and jerk, what you'll do is start by deadlifting it up. We're going to get it into a front rack position. That's going to be our clean. And then all we're going to do for that jerk is take it from our shoulder and go overhead. So you'll dip, drop underneath it, and then lock out to that arm all the way at the top. Beautiful. 28 strict pull-ups once again, and then that 800-meter row. If you don't have access to a pull-up bar, you can substitute that for a bent-over row with a barbell. For the weights on that, it'll be 135-95, 115-75, or 95-65. So similar to that bent-over row we did in the warm-up, but what you'll do, hinge at the hips, slight bend in the knees, keep the back nice and flat, pull the barbell into the chest, and then let the arms become fully locked out at the bottom. Cool. Time cap on this is going to be 28 minutes. Stick to the theme of 28. So enjoy this workout. Have fun, guys. And that's all we have for you.